Since 1996, Splashes of Hope has been dedicated to providing comfort, joy, and hope as we hand paint murals in hospitals, healthcare institutions, and social service facilities. The images that we create for patients of all ages, backgrounds, and diagnoses provide therapeutic distraction and smooth visualization, lifting spirits to motivate physical healing. This year, as we think of the lives we are able to touch through the strokes of our brushes, we recognize our 10 with Ben and thank Benjamin Moore and Company for allowing us to continue our mission by annually providing our interior paint for the past 10 years. And as our mission has expanded across the country, we thank Southwest Airlines and their Share the Spirit program for providing in-kind air transportation for our artists so that they can lift the imagination and hopes of an increasing number of patients and family members spanning San Francisco, New Mexico, Florida, Texas, and soon Oakland, California.
These murals actually have engaged our patients so much so to the point that actually some of our patients were involved in the process. When Splashes would be here at night, as Dr. Boulorage said, painting, the patients would walk around and watch them paint.
Well, if you look around at these Splashes of Hope, you will see many, many different scenes that will remind you of wonderful times that you have had as a child or with your own family. A quick little story. We're standing outside the entrance to the pediatric unit and to our pediatric intensive care unit. Just last week, we had our normal scheduled once every 3-year visit from the Joint Commission. And the Joint Commission is a group in the United States that accredits all hospitals, and they visit all hospitals every 3 years. They came right straight through these doors. They walked straight over to this mural and stood here and was so interested. They're having visited so many hospitals in the United States and in fact children's hospitals, and they thought that this was just terrific for the families, terrific for the children, and they thought that this is just the thing that ought to be done around the United States.
Every piece that was painted by Splashes of Hope was painted with love. You can really tell that it comes from the heart when they paint. Over here, this is the mural for the treatment room. It goes right behind the nurse's station, and what's really nice about this mural is that not only did they incorporate the staff, but they also incorporated our patients and Splashes of Hope staff. So it's really nice because we're all like a family here, and it shows in the pieces.
There are kids who will walk in here now and they'll say, I designed that. You know, that was my idea. I also know there are some characters, some pictures that were drawn to look like the kids whose idea it was. A couple of those kids are no longer with us. It's nice that they live on through Splashes of Hope.
I first heard about Splashes of Hope through my friends Mike DeWidziak and Pam Green. The first facility that I saw that was splashed was the Long Island State Veterans Home. What I saw there was caring for America's heroes from the greatest generation to the latest generation, where veterans from war were returning from overseas, and the communities were there to welcome them back, and families and communities gathered together to welcome them and honor them for their service. What's nice about what Splashes of Hope does, they may not actually have a cure for sickness, but what they have is something equally as important, and that's the ability to take your mind off things. They have the ability to take you to a special place, which may otherwise be an uncomfortable place. It's a place of hope and a place of caring. What inspires me to get more involved with Splashes of Hope is that I can see the direct benefits from Splashes of Hope. Many times when you contribute to a charity, you send a check and you're not exactly sure where that check is going. You're not sure how the funds are being allocated. With Splashes of Hope, we get a chance to see the very direct benefits of this. On being selected Man of the Year, I thought it would change my life. I went home and I explained to my family that I was the 2010 Man of the Year. And I was immediately told to, okay, Man of the Year, take out the garbage.